My goodness. This is Sports Talk Chicago. Jon Zaghloul here with you. John Meadows directing and producing. All of you, appreciate you tuning in. Subscribe to the channel for more Chicago Bears and Chicago football content. You can follow us all over at Sports Talk Chicago. We're live here on YouTube and Twitch. And we're also, want to say thank you, by the way, to our great radio affiliates. We're on WJOB 1230 AM, also on JED TV. Make sure you hit up WJOB. We got their logo up there on the screen. We have some more news about radio affiliates coming up in the next couple of weeks, so stay tuned for that. We appreciate all of you tuning in. We're going to get into the second topic of tonight's discussion. And I'm sure many people are thinking about this, but they really don't want to say it out loud. But as you know about my program and my channel, we're just going to say it because it deserves to be said, and we're not afraid of anybody. What do we think about Jordan Love outplaying Justin Fields? What do we think about the Bears' number one pick, whom everybody loves, whom everybody can never say anything bad about? What do we think about him losing to Jordan Love, who's started one game till yesterday? What do we think about that? Because I have to say, it creates a dangerous precedent. It creates an extremely dangerous precedent. Jordan Love, one start. Really not a good college quarterback. Kind of came in and Aaron Rodgers didn't really want him drafted. Sat on the bench for 3 years. Was called a bust by myself and many other people. There were no expectations surrounding him entering this season. 3 touchdowns, no picks against the Bears. Week 1. Now, he could regress. I could see it. I don't think this is going to be sustainable for Jordan Love all season long. But I'll tell you what. Jordan Love proved to everybody yesterday that he is not some joke or meme. He is a legitimate NFL quarterback with a promising future who, by all means, is at least competent. I'm not going to say Jordan Love is a superstar considering he played in one good game against a really bad Bears defense and made no turnovers. He's going to make mistakes. He's going to deal with growing pains. Jordan Love is not perfect by any stretch, but I'll tell you this. He outdueled and beat Justin Fields. There's something to be said there. All of us Bears people, whether you're fans or part of the media, love to hype up Justin Fields. And rightfully so. He makes highlight reel plays. He's a good running quarterback. And there are some attributes that you got to like about him. Athletic. Somewhat poised in the pocket considering the amount of pressure that he faces. Could run like crazy. And has set records for running the football. But I have to say, he lost to Jordan Love. What's that mean? Does that mean Jordan Love is better? Oh, did I say that out loud? Did I say that? Well, you kind of have to consider it, right? You kind of have to consider that Jordan Love may be a little bit better than Justin Fields right now. And there's really no other way you could put it. Jordan Love beat Justin Fields. Fair and square. Jordan Love outplayed Justin Fields. Jordan Love threw more touchdowns than Justin Fields. Jordan Love made less turnovers and less mistakes than Justin Fields. Jordan Love is essentially a rookie. Justin Fields has been around for 3 years. That's pretty scary, isn't it? Is it only me? I mean, I'm pretty concerned about that. And now this week, Fields takes on Baker Mayfield. And Baker Mayfield, somehow, some way, had a great performance. What if Justin Fields loses to Baker Mayfield? What are we going to say then? Now, we could continue to argue and say, and it's true, that Justin Fields is not in the best situation. Clearly, his offensive line is one of the worst in football, as rated by PFF. Right? That's obvious, and it's fair to say. But other quarterbacks have suffered with worse offensive lines or similar offensive lines or similar problems. The Bears invested heavily in wide receiving talent and wide receiving help. That, I guess, didn't work yet. I mean, DJ Moore had 2 targets and 2 catches. Darnell Mooney had a decent game. He's just back via injury. This is scary. It's time to be a little bit concerned about Justin Fields. Now, I could be proven wrong, and you guys could replay this clip, Week 17, when the Bears are in the wild card chase. And you could tell me, John, you were way off, and you're dumb, and your show's stupid. You guys could do that all you want. But after this performance, based on the eye test, based on the numbers, based on being an evaluator, not a fan, what I saw was that Jordan Love outplayed Justin Fields. And Jordan Love was a better quarterback game day than Justin Fields. That's pretty scary. That is cause for concern because here's the thing. It'd be different if Justin Fields was a 6th-round draft pick. 7th-round draft pick, not really any expectations. Kind of comes out, does okay, surprises people like Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy, great example. Love Brock Purdy, big fan of his. last overall pick in the NFL draft, and look what he's turned into. And he's actually better than Justin Fields, too, statistically, but that's besides the point. Justin Fields was traded up for. Justin Fields was highly hyped up. Justin Fields was brought in as a top 20 NFL pick. And Justin Fields last year had a good year. Somewhat. Could have been better passing, but made history running. Fine, that's great. But now we sit here in 2023. We sit here in a year in which things have to be better. Things have to be better. We can't just be satisfied and okay with, another 2,500, 3,000 yard season, maybe 15 touchdowns, 10 picks. That's not going to cut it anymore. And I'm not saying that Justin Fields should abandon running or should abandon being who he is. It's the fact that at the end of the day, Justin Fields is a quarterback first, and he needs to do a better job at throwing and passing the football. Now, he may not have the best offensive line, but there are plays on tape, you can find them on Twitter, where he just missed people. Matt Bowen tweeted this one out at MattBowen41. There was a flood concept. DJ Moore was deep, wide open, and Justin Fields just took the quick check down. DJ Moore was wide open, could have been an easy touchdown, big play. Nope, he just decided to take the check down. And I'm all for check downs. I love check downs, but you know what? Everybody ran Mitch Trubisky out of town for check downs. And this is not supposed to be a Fields-Mitch Trubisky comparison, but all I'm saying is this. That game and that passing chart, you can look it up, were awfully similar. A lot of east to west movement, not a lot of north to south movement. Fields only attempted 4 passes over 10 yards, only 4 out of the entire game, and he has DJ Moore on his freaking team and Darnell Mooney and Chase Claypool. Guys, this is scary. This is scary. In case you're just tuning in, Jordan Love outplayed Justin Fields. If you've been under a rock for the past couple of days, Jordan Love, who has started one game, has outplayed Justin Fields. Clearly outplayed him. There are many more factors to it. Bears defense was bad. Packers defense was good. Packers offensive line was better. Bears offensive line was the worst graded according to PFF. But hey, Jordan Love was playing with one hand behind his back. Christian Watson didn't play. His WR1 did not play at all. Aaron Jones at one point got hurt during the game. Dobbs was on a limited snap count. Justin Fields had everybody. There were no major injuries. There were no issues. The Bears were supposedly, quote-unquote, ready. They were ready to ball out. They were ready to win. They were ready to do good. And what happened? Jordan Love outplayed Justin Fields. Jordan Love carved up the Bears' defense. Jordan Love was one of the main reasons why the Packers won the game. You could argue Aaron Jones. You could argue their defense. But Jordan Love did everything he was supposed to do and then some. I would argue he was a B+, A- quarterback. His completion percentage wasn't perfect, but he did not turn the ball over once, never was in trouble of doing so, made good passes when need be, had 3 touchdowns. 3 touchdowns! This was not some pushover game for Love. He did great. And Justin Fields fumbled the ball in Bears territory, which led to a Packer score, and then threw a pick six, so another Packer score. So 2 of Justin Fields' turnovers turned into points for the Packers, directly or indirectly. And Justin Fields threw that pick six in the fourth quarter, essentially, effectively, I should say, losing the game. I mean, the game was already kind of over, but the Bears kind of had a shot. And then, oh no, pick six. Now we're completely demoralized, completely hurt, and now the game's definitely over. And one more thing, too. And this is more of a eye test thing. Did you see the Bears' sidelines during the game when the cameras panned over on them, especially in the third and fourth quarter? They just looked demoralized. They looked horrendous. They looked like they didn't want to be there. And this is not just a Justin Fields issue, but part of it is because you're supposed to be the leader of men. Dude, step up. Rally your teammates. Get people excited about wanting to be there, wanting to come back, wanting to win. There was no energy in the third and fourth quarter. Little to no energy. A low-energy bench. Justin Fields on the bench, not really looking too happy or too into it. I know he apologized after the game. That's awesome. I appreciate the apology. It was certainly well-deserved. But there has to come action after that. It can't just be, oh, I'm really sorry. This kind of sucked. And then, okay, what are we going to do now? Mitch Trubisky apologized all the time. People make fun of him for apologizing all the time. What's the difference here? We have to start holding people accountable. I want Justin Fields to succeed more than anybody else because I don't want the Bears to have to draft another quarterback. I don't want them to make another mistake with another quarterback. Then if this regime draft a quarterback, then if that go wrong, then we're back at square one again. I'm sick of the cycle, and I know you are too. I want Justin Fields to succeed, but I have to say, this is scary. And every Packers fan and every football fan is allowed to say this, what I'm going to say right now. Jordan Love outplayed Justin Fields, and Jordan Love beat Justin Fields and the Bears. What does that mean? Think about the ramifications surrounding that statement. That is freaking terrifying, isn't it? I'm terrified saying that out loud. That's scary. But it's true. It's 100% true. Jordan Love, as of today, is a better quarterback than Justin Fields. Think about that. Jordan Love, as of today, is a better quarterback than Justin Fields. Justin Fields, with all the hype, with all the support, with all the pieces surrounding him. And Jordan Love, as of right now, is a better quarterback. That's freaking scary. Doesn't help that Luke Getsy's calling plays, right? I think Luke Getsy and Matt Nagy must be carbon copies of one another because Matt Nagy, remember, called the Cole Kmet end around, which was the dumbest play I've ever seen. And then, sorry. Somehow Luke Getsy made it worse because he called a tight end sneak on a 3rd down and 1 with Cole Kmet, who can't even hold on to the football. How about that? Cole Kmet, first drive of the game offensively. Here's what I'm going to do on a 3rd and 1, guys. We're not going to let Roshan run it. We're not going to let Khalil Herbert run it. We're not going to let Justin run it. We're not going to pass it. We're going to give it to Cole Kmet, who's going to barrel his way up the middle. Hopefully he doesn't fumble the football, and then he's going to keep going. Yeah, dumb move. Good job, Luke Getsy. Great job. How sad is that? Wow.